Hey guys, in this video series I'm going to be teaching you how to build a simple website, and it's going to be based off a website I'm actually building out for students to learn basic math skills. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the website real quick. You can go ahead and check it out yourself if you'd like. So here it is. It's got a basic home page, and we've got a navigation panel over here, and when we click on something you can see these panels pop up for you to practice different addition, subtraction, multiplication, you name it, you can practice it. I'm still adding more, but this is the basics of it, and there's some JavaScript functions that actually generate problems for you and allow you to solve them and check your answers, and there's a lot going on here, so there's a lot to learn, and I'm going to be teaching you how to build something similar to this. I'm going to be walking you through the basics of it, and the text editor I'll be using is Atom. So here it is right here, and we're going to start out with just basically a basic template, basic HTML template. So guys, one of the first things I want to point out is w3schools.com. This is a great resource if you're looking to learn some HTML, JavaScript, SQL, Python, PHP, Bootstrap, and probably, yeah, it looks like more jQuery and Java. So I go here all the time for reference. If I forget how to do a simple body tag or something dumb like that, I'll have to go here and figure it out. So this is a great resource, and what I did here is I just went to their HTML documents page, and I just copied this example just to get us started. So I went ahead and pasted that in Atom right here. And now what I'm going to do is show you how you should set up your files. So I'm going to save this, right? I'm going to go into my root folder here, and I'm going to right click, go new folder, and I'm going to call it web dev tutorial project, just because I accidentally already made a folder like that. So I'm going to go into this folder, and now I want to create two more folders, a styles folder and a scripts folder. Now we'll be adding stuff to those later, but right now we're just going to name this file index.html, and this is going to be our home page, and you always want to name your home page index.html as of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and you'll see all of this code now has colors to it because Atom reads it as an HTML file, so it will go ahead and add the colors where necessary. So guys, now I'm going to go into my folder here that I just created, right? And you see I've got scripts and styles folder within that, and then here's our index file. So I'm going to double click on that, and it's going to open up in Chrome, and you can see this is our website so far. So a good start. We have a website working where we can view it on our local drive right here, and here you can see here's the web address. Obviously it's not a live website. So now it looks pretty plain, so let's start adding some styles to that. Okay guys, so the next step is we want to add a style sheet to this. So the way to do that is you have your head tags right here that I just wrote, and you want to put that after the HTML and before the body. We're going to go ahead and write a line of code that looks something like this. I'm going to modify this because we want to attach our style sheet that we're going to create in a second here. So it basically says link rel style sheet equals href equals style.css, and now you see this dot and slash. That would be if we were storing the style sheet in our top folder. But since we made a folder, we're going to go ahead and type in styles/style.css. And I'm going to go ahead and create that style document right now. File, new file. And I'm just going to write some simple CSS here. Background green. So basically what we're doing here is we're establishing the body's background is green. And since this doesn't know it's CSS yet, all this is just gray text, but I'm going to go ahead and save it. I'm going to go into our folder here, go into styles, and save this as style.css. Now, if we go back here and we go to Chrome and we update this, you can see the background is now green. So that means our style sheet is successfully working. We're obviously not going to keep the background as green, but this was just to double check to make sure we linked it correctly. A lot of problems you guys probably have when you're doing this is if you do, something like this, you don't want to have that slash there. You just want the folder name and then the file name right here. So there you go. And so now we have a successful style sheet linked, and we can start adding all our styles. So guys, at this point we have our style sheet set up. Now we're going to add a script sheet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here. Basically, these are two script tags with an src for the file name. So I'm going to go ahead and name our file that we're about to create script.js, just to keep it simple. And you can see it's held in the scripts folder. So now what we're going to do is go File, New File, and we're just going to save this for now. We're not going to write any code yet. We're going to save this in the scripts as script.js. And that .js means JavaScript, obviously. So there you go. And now for the sake of this tutorial, I will just add a comment. And the way you add a comment is 2 slashes, and then you can just say, this is my comment. And we'll be using that a lot later in the code because you're going to want to say, like, this function does this. And then you write the function underneath of it. But we'll get into that later. So guys, I totally forgot to add a title to the website. So let's go into the head tags here and add a title. And those are the tag names right there. Simple as that, title. And in this case, it was the math grid for my old website. But for this tutorial, I'm going to call it the Web Dev Tutorial website. And so now, if we go back to Chrome, okay, if we go back to Chrome and we refresh, you'll see that up here where this tab is, it'll actually have the title that we just created.